Hello everyone, thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. We're doing pretty well. I actually made the decision in the last episode that with all of our armies, let's take a look at our armies. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted to... Or is it? Wait. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong mode. I feel like this is what I was looking at before, and yet it's not showing me what it was before. Anyway. We have an army here, an army here, an army here, an army here, and an army here. So this is a new faction that has just finished... I'm sorry, not a new faction, but it's a new army that has just finished building in this area. We were going to use them to kind of sandwich Bavaria, but I've decided that I'm already at war with so many people down in this area, we need to kill these rebels as well. So basically, this province, this province, this province, and this province, we can just take all of this and have control of mostly this corner of the map, with the exception of Venice here, who we're not at war with yet. And then we can move back up with all of our armies, fight Bavaria, fight our brother, or what's left of our brother anyway, and then move on from there. So that's the plan. As I mentioned in the last episode, I'm still doing some graphics and some audio tweaks, so as far as the voiceover goes, if it's happy, if you're enjoying it, that's great. If you have any feedback, let me know. If the graphics look good, I made some graphics tweaks, let me know as well. So Nitra, I can finally build, yes, a hospice, which will help with sanitation in this region and neighboring regions. Let's go ahead and get rid of this building entirely, because I've already got a barracks in this area. If I didn't mention that in the previous episode, that's what I'm doing. That's the plan. Public order in Ghent is not great, but it looks like it's finally improving. Public order, I remember, was kind of crappy here for a bit. Sure. Some additional wealth. Alright. Looks like things are finally improving in these areas. I might be able to move these armies out and just have a conquering force come down and take all this territory very quickly. And that's what we're going to do. I'll fight a few of the battles just to make it interesting, but for the most part they're rebel-controlled territories. I'll definitely fight the final battle against the Avar Cognate when we finish them off. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Ooh, you may still assign a provincial governor. In that case... where do I need them? Provinces. Looks like Provence has become... Wait, Provence? Oh, we must have had a governor... We must have had a governor die. It didn't say a governor died. Huh. Sad day. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to appoint a governor to Provence. Let's see. Where do I can't even... There we go. My brain is breaking. How do I appoint a governor? I know how to play this game, I promise. Alright. So Boso, we don't want to give another province to him. What's the... Oh, don't have enough money to recruit a new governor this turn. Well, that's stupid. That's fine, I'll do it next turn. Because you didn't give me enough money to do it this turn, but you still bothered me about it. Silly game. Our income has actually gone back down, which is weird. I know I've been talking about my income going up and being great, but it's because we built a new army and we're kind of on the warpath. So it will continue to climb as I conquer these new areas down here pretty rapidly. And also as I install a new governor here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take care of that. No, I really didn't want to go away from the screen. Thanks. Alright. Provence. Alright, let's take a look at our people down here. We have Warriton, who is a politician, a landowner, and a merchant. Okay, good. These are all governor-type traits. So we can have a wealth plus 10 from commercial buildings bonus, a landowner, that's agricultural buildings, and a politician. That's personal influence. So that's really not a governor-type trait. Let's take a look. What do we have in Provence? We have... looks like we have... Is this commercial type, I guess? Maybe? What would that be classified as? There's definitely not agricultural. There might be once we take Nicey. But... Huh. Alright, well here's what we're going to do. Also have an open rank to fill, so I'll do that next. Yeah, I'm going to do... This is a younger governor, and he has higher influence. That's what I'm kind of looking at. I'm going to give it to Theodald. Might not be the best decision in the world, but we're going to do it anyway. And let's also make sure that we have all of our possible priests. We definitely can have more armies, but we don't really have the income to support more armies yet, so we'll get there. Power is only acceptable. We can change that as our influence continues to grow. Or we can try and change it now. Let's see. No, I don't want to give him any more influence just yet. We're going to let it build back up for a bit. I'm just thankful that our heir has a legitimate son. I mean, that never happens. It never, ever happens, but it's happening now. Okay, and we can build some stuff here. What can we build, though? Let's build... I think I just decided that I didn't need a siege engineer, right? So we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to do the watermill to get some additional wealth out of the buildings that are already there. And we'll take Mosaberg in the next turn. Actually, might be able to go ahead and take Mosaberg now. Yeah, see, this is the protectors of the palace, so it's not... This is the Emperor's fleet, or Emperor's army right here. They're in Sibakaza, and they're getting ready to move on the capital of the Avars. So this army would be going in alone if they went right now. Tell you what, we're going to give them just some support before they make that kind of a move. We're going to have this army leave Lorch, come to Wien, looks like. Perfect, public order is still good. Ah, this guy leveled up. What can we do for you, buddy? Give him additional cunning. I want to give him traits here first, though, because those are the traits that help his army. So we're going to move this army from Passau down to Lorch. Ugh, public order is getting crappy again in Passau. All right, that's going to be difficult. What's causing the public order problem in Passau? Religious differences, taxes, and instability. Well, tell you what, if taxes are your problem... Haha! Haha! Can't complain now. Just turn taxes off. So that'll at least freeze public order in that province for a bit. Alright, and meanwhile, we have... Oh, wow. You need some more cunning. Badly. So this is an older general, and it shows because he's got some... he's got the not quite right trait. He's not quite right in the head. Alright, we're going to move him down to Iglau. And I think what we're going to do... I might move this army back to Passau and help public order climb all the way up there before I pull an army out, and have these three armies be the ones that move down into Mosaberg. Yeah, that's what we're going to go for. You may still assign an edict. Sure. Additional public order. And food. Food and public order. Give them food and give them happiness. Possibly both the same thing.
Agree it.
The Kingdom of Charlemagne knows that something is up. They know. They're willing to pay me 1,000 now for a non-aggression pact. They can sense that their time is drawing to a close. And they are correct. It is drawing to a close. Alright, so we're going to move this army down here. And in the next turn, we'll move on Mosaberg with those two armies. So I am going to move this army back to Passau. We're going to... let's not rapid march them. We want them to stay happy. We want that army to just have some good integrity. The Emperor is not ready to go anywhere just yet. I am going to upgrade the monastery here, just to keep improving public order and spreading Christianity as rapidly as possible in this area. Sure, why not? We can go ahead and upgrade the monastery there as well. It does literally nothing for us. But just for the sake of having that hammer icon go away. Oh yes, I have this position to fill, and can I give it to a member of my family? Yes, I can. We're gonna promote Nordebert's, it looks like, cousin, because this is Theodebert is the son of our is Nordebert's Theodebert is the son of Norderbert's uncle. So, yeah, cousin. And he has some illegitimate children, one of which is Ragenfried, who is also a member of our dynasty. Louis. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So additional cunning. Sure. Reduce the upkeep costs. Oh, wait, no. You're a governor. So we need to improve taxes in your province. There we go. All right. Well, let's end the turn. Interesting that my brother has an army out in this area. I'll have to keep an eye on that when I conquer them, just to make sure that all of their armies are kind of contained. Otherwise, they could harass me while I'm trying to conquer them, and that would just be annoying. All right, office secured. Awesome. That means I have an additional office to fill. Not that I can give to anyone, though. Oh, wait, no. You can give it to Boso. He's kind of crappy, but hey, we'll have another promotion to fill next turn, so we'll work on that. Okay, it is time. Moseberg. Let's go ahead and take control of that. With which army, though? This is the more experienced army, so we'll have them leading the charge. All right, encircle. And we'll have these guys come in to back them up. Let it begin. Alright, so we're going to fight the battle on the battlefield. It's a relatively large rebel army. They've been sitting in Moseberg for a while, just building up. This is where we might notice some performance weirdness from the graphics tweaks that I made, but it's fine. I want the game to look pretty. I've made a mess of it. Claudius, Roman Emperor. Yeah, he did make a mess of things. If you know your history. They did an entire series called I, Claudius, just to dramatize the mess he made. Starred Derek Jacobi, actually. That guy was in Gladiator and a few other, well, several other very good movies. He's a rather accomplished actor. But yeah. What are you doing, comrades? I am yours and you are mine. Galba, Roman Emperor, to the soldiers who killed him. Ooh. That's rough. Alright, so we got some fog. There we go. Nice and dry. Alright.
This city has been devastated by the siege.
Has it now? Alright, so this is just a small town. Our reinforcements are going to come in from over here. So I'm going to do my normal thing. Because we have all this area, this huge area here with which to kind of have a battle going, and then our reinforcements can come in right behind us. So I'm going to just spread out my catapults there. We're going to put our archers here. Then we'll have spearmen up in front. Like so. We'll move them slightly just to be... Okay, there's that. We'll have the swordsmen a little bit more compact behind them. But pretty standard fare as far as battle formations go. We'll have the general hanging out here. Well, let's have him in front of the archers. Why not? Just keep the troops encouraged. And then we'll have some cavalry on the flanks. No funny business. And then we'll have a team of cavalry alongside the general to kind of help protect him if things go crazy. So one thing I will do is, as these reinforcements arrive right here, like, we'll be able to move them into position fairly rapidly. So I'll probably do some rearrangement as the enemy comes out of the city to fight us. That's the plan. Let's start the battle. So we want to have flaming rounds set up. So they're not firing just yet. Reinforcements are arriving. One of the performance changes I made is I actually improved the shadows somewhat, which those of you who know about video game performance know that shadows is like the last thing you want to touch if you're trying to improve performance. But I wanted to make it a little prettier. So shadows is one thing I might tweak back down if we notice some performance issues here. But so far it's pretty smooth. Frame rate staying right above 40, so I'm happy. Total War Attila is tough to get really good performance.
The enemy are losing their advantage.
Yeah, they are.
The enemy has been spotted.
Alright, so they're coming out to get ready to fight us. And that is fine. So we have some additional artillery that I want to get into position as soon as possible. But we're just going to have them literally line up behind. Actually, let's have them fire explosive rounds. We're going to have a row of artillery firing flaming rounds and a row of artillery firing explosive rounds. That's going to be fun. All right, and then we're going to have... Tell you what. All right, so these are all of our archers. We're going to have them lined up like so. Or maybe I can have a band of skirmishing archers that will move around and fire. Yes, I like that more. I like that more. Skirmish mode. You guys are going to be in front. And then you're going to run away when they get close. Oh, crap. I didn't want them to do that. We're not in the beginning of the battle anymore, so I can't actually have that much control over what's going on. All right, so these are all of my spearmen. Now this, I'm going to be a bit more... Okay, wait. There we go. All right, so those are all of my spearmen. These are all of my swordsmen. Perfect. All right, so let's unpause. Let them start taking their positions. And then we have some cavalry as well. We're going to have them join. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. You guys are going to be on the other side of the general, please and thank you. Let's take a look at what the enemy is bringing to us, shall we? I might go ahead and cut this episode so that we can watch the battle in the next one. But the enemy is still getting ready, which is kind of perfect because it means that my artillery might have time to get in position. They might. I don't know for sure, but right now the enemy is kind of sitting still while the armies all get in position. But this is going to be a great battle. A little bit more dynamic than usual because we're going to have the archers up front in skirmish mode, so they're going to be firing at a longer range because they're closer to the front. So they'll be able to move, though, as the enemy charges them. So they're kind of designed to run the hell away as soon as possible. This artillery is taking a while. And here is our other general. Let's have him behind the first one. Yeah, this artillery is not going to get in position in time, unfortunately. They are not moving yet, though, so they're giving them plenty of time. What's happening here? What are you guys doing? Are you waiting on somebody? Is there someone coming out of the city that... These horses are... What's happening? Looks like the horse is just restless. Let's speed up time a bit. Give them a chance to sort themselves. What is happening? I mean, whatever it is... Okay, that's what it is. They are waiting on more units. So they have a whole bunch of units coming out. I thought they looked a little cavalry heavy. So that'll be... that'll be interesting. But they do have more units. And our artillery is actually... With the exception of this guy, who has all this way to go, our artillery is actually doing pretty well. Alright. So what do they have? They have archers on the side here. They have a whole bunch of cavalry. They have some spearmen. But they're going to get torn apart by my artillery. 4 of my artillery is set to fire flaming rounds, and the artillery that are coming in the back are going to fire explosive rounds. So they're going to have... If they allow even one of my artillery units here to get in position, they're going to have a world of hurt coming their way. let's... Okay, here they come. How's the range on my artillery? So there, this is my first group of artillery, and you can see the range on the ground. So they're going to be in range pretty soon. I am going to go ahead and cut this episode here as they continue to move forward before the first shots are fired. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget the like button. If you're considering subscribing, I upload new episodes in this Crown of Charlemagne series right here every day at noon EST. That's GMT minus 5. Or I do just grand strategy in general if you want to watch something after this series is over. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode.